Well, hello and welcome, beautiful, beautiful sisters. It's me, Sage, the Prosperous Goddess, aka Taylor Kingsley, and Sage for your page as well. And I am just so excited to be here with you today. I have not been coming on here live very often, and I'm inspired and just super on fire and motivated to connect more with all of you beautiful goddesses and to show up and share and shine more vibrantly with you. So it's been kind of a crazy year and a half, what with going through divorce and COVID and selling a house and moving myself and my mom twice and both of my kids and all kinds of things transitioning and transmuting and transforming for me. And I feel like I'm really fully ready, willing, and able, and just overjoyed to bring an even more liberated, empowered, clear, and impassioned version of me to all of you. And one way in which I've been really inspired and creatively in a huge flow is through writing. So on the spring equinox, I woke up with this idea of I'm going to write a poem a day for an entire year. And it was amazing because it wasn't like, gee, maybe I should do that, or what if I do that, or have other people done that, or any kind of like a left brain sort of pondering. It was like, bam, this is what I'm going to do. Like, just super clear, like, this is my mission, this is my assignment. So I've been doing that, and you might have been catching a few of the poems here and there on my blog, which you can go to the blog at prosperousgoddess.com and then click at the menu bar, click blog at the top. That's the easiest way to get there. So some of the poems are clearly poems, like some of them rhyme. We've got spiritual raps, we've got haiku, we've got nature poems, we've got poems about women's empowerment and spirituality and all kinds of great stuff. And some of them are more like stories. And then I also occasionally have songs. So some of this massive amount of 365 creations for a year, some of them are making their way onto the blog, some of them are making their way onto the YouTube. And recently I started a series. Sometimes there's like groupings or different series that are evolving with this, which is so exciting and fun. And this is one of the most fun parts of all of this creative explosion that's been happening, is actually channeling the spirit of the witches of the days of the week. And it totally surprised me. The first one that came through was actually the Monday Witch. And I sat down with my journal, and here it is. Here's the Monday Witch coming through straight into the journal. And I thought, oh my goodness, who knew that there's a spirit who I am kind of envisioning as a witch, a goddessy wise woman, right? Witch in the positive sense, for each day of the week. And it's kind of like the spirit, the message for the day of the week, because most of us still work Monday through Friday or some semblance of that, even if we're self-employed, even if you're a conscious entrepreneur like myself. The work world tends to be sort of a Monday through Friday. And as you know, and this is true if you're in the corporate world too, most people are kind of not super loving their work, and they're waiting for Friday. They're looking at the clock, they're waiting for 5 p.m. or 6 or 7 p.m. They just can't wait until they're done working. And that's because they're not living their aligned purpose, right? The work they're doing, they might be good at, but it's not really the complete, joyous, exuberant, ebullient expression of who you truly are. And if that's the case, then you're kind of like, always looking forward to Friday, always looking forward to the weekend, always looking forward to your next vacation, but you're not loving Mondays, right? And that's one reason people say things like, I hate Mondays and so forth. By the way, if you're here live, feel free to comment and say hi, and I can see the comments so we can interact a bit. And I know many of you are catching this on the replay, so hi replay, watchers, viewers, listeners. And hello to everyone on my YouTube channel too. So be sure to subscribe if you're catching this on YouTube. There's a subscribe button. And blessings to everyone, part of my communities in various ways. So I want to share with you the message from the Monday Witch today on Monday. And then tomorrow we're going to have Tuesday Witch, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I actually already shared with you Saturday and Sunday because I thought it'd be kind of fun for this series to come out to the world just before Halloween to kind of tap into that Halloween energy, right, with the witches. So Saturday Witch was already posted on the blog, prosperousgoddess.com, and then go to the blog at the top in the menu bar. And also on my Facebook group, which is Be a Prosperous Goddess. If you are not yet part of the Be a Prosperous Goddess Facebook group, come join there. There's just a couple of quick questions to make sure you're like an intelligent, well-meaning individual who belongs here. And then you can also provide your email address when you apply to join the group. And all the goodies for free, lots of free, inspirational, incredible goodies will come to you through your email. You can also message me if you're not sure where to go. Just send me a direct message. And I'm happy to hold space with you and also answer any questions you might have, point you to any resources if you feel like you could use some support or you feel like stuck or unclear. Or you need some healing or some support with your messaging, your website, any of that. I can help you with lots of things. I can also point you toward free or affordable resources or even other people that can help you too. So feel free to reach out anytime because I'm totally here for you. So we're going to hear now from the Monday Witch. And as you're listening to this, I'd like you to tune in. It's pretty short and sweet. The Monday one is short. Some of the Saturday and Sunday were a little longer. And you'll see the other ones when you come back for more for Tuesday through Friday. Tune in so you're really seeing her, feeling her, and tuning into the message that you need. What is going to be your takeaway? Why is it that you needed to hear from the Monday Witch today? So, and maybe you're hearing it not on a Monday, and that's okay too as well. Hi, Cavella. Hi, gorgeous. So nice to see you. You came on at just the right time. You can catch the intro later, or maybe you did. And we're going to hear from the Monday Witch, which is the spirit of Mondays. And I'm so excited to share it with you. So here we go. The Monday Witch. Monday beckons, sweeping her arm from left to right like a grandiose dame of stage and screen. Monday whispers, enticing, what magic shall we make? What mayhem, what mischief? I smile at her tolerantly. Dearest, I know better than to intend mischief or mayhem. Those happen without any effort from little so-called old me. She nods sagely, a tad disappointed, taps her finger. Thoughtfully, I reply, instead, what say we focus on just the magic? The sparkle is back in her eye. Oh, yes, 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 magic. What magic shall we do? Shall we destroy? Shall we create? Shall we integrate or summon? Let's see, let's see. She rummages excitedly through her basket. Aha, I've just the thing. Today, let's do transmutation. I, intrigued, lean forward, listening. Let's transmute blahs into ahs. Let's transmute seizing into easing. And let's transmute grind into aligned. Yes. Oh, my beautiful Monday. Those are perfect. She beams proudly, tossing herbs into a cauldron, stirring with a long sage branch, and dropping it into the pot after giving the end, dripping with possibilities, a little lick. Steam rises. I close my eyes. This is when you close your eyes too. Images and ideas, words and wonder effervesce and coalesce in my mind's eye. I open my eyes, smiling. Ta-da! There's your message from the Monday Witch. So raise your hand. You can type in comments here, by the way, on the replay and on the YouTube and here on the Facebook live as well. Raise your hand if you would rather have more ahs than blahs. Right? Definitely. And then how about seizing? We all get this kind of mental pressure on a Monday, like seize the day. We have to and then the next one I love, transmuting grind into aligned. It's Monday, back to the daily grind, working for a living, all that kind of stuff, right? And instead, what if we had a vision and a feeling of and of easing, and of aligned? So you might feel the shift. I know I certainly did, and I still do, that we're really shifting into a more feminine energy, aren't we? We're shifting from seizing as this masculine power over kind of energy, right? Almost violent in a way, almost forceful, right? I don't want to seize my day. I don't want to seize up. I don't want to seize others. No seizing, thank you. Ease. Yes, I want ease. I want flow. I want grace. I want inspiration, and I want to take action. Action is important, and the yang, the masculine, is important. But the action is so much more successful, and it's so much more joyful, isn't it? When we take aligned action, when we take the action that's been inspired from our highest self, from God, from our angels, from our muses, however you like to look at that, right? Feeling that inspiration where we're lit up, we feel alive, we feel creative, we feel juicy, we feel energized, we feel excited, like I am today to share this with all of you. And that means that the action we take is now more in alignment, and it's an energetic alignment as well as a mental and emotional alignment. So what would happen with your week if every Monday you maybe re-listened to the Monday Witch, or you tuned in to ease, and aligned, right? So this is my gift to share with you today from the Witch of Mondays, and to set up your mindset and your energy so that you're allowing that divine feminine in, and you're allowing yourself to allow it to be easy, to just let it be easy, right? So one thing I do on Mondays, for example, is I'm envisioning the whole week, and at the beginning of a month, I'm envisioning and setting intention for a month. If you're happy to catch this live, it's the first day of a month as well as the first day of the week. So we've got a lot of, those opportunities to really visualize and set intention. And then I allow my list, my to-do list, to have balance and flow. So there's a section. In fact, I'm going to go show this to you. Hang on, I'm going to go grab a visual for you guys, because I think you might find this really helpful. I'm going to share with you a tool that I use and that I've shared with my VIP clients, healing and coaching clients. And this is called the Action Mandala. And you can see there's a mandala behind me too, right? And I set up my week or my month so that there are different sections. There's a section for self and spirit, that's self-care and spirituality. There's a section for relationships and home. And then there's a section for business and money and like things that produce your financial inflow, your income. And there's a center, like a target in the middle with a smaller circle, and then there's the bigger circle, right? And so how you use the action mandala, and you can kind of draw one on a piece of paper, or if you want to message me, I can send it to you, probably, you know, one of the first 20 or 30 people or something. I can personally send it to you. And if you're working with me, I'll email that to you too. So lots of ways to get that, or just draw it yourself on the paper. Is the reason there's a central area is those are the most important things for the day or for the week or for the month, however often you want to do these. And then the outer area is like, you don't have to do it today or in the next couple of days, but you want to keep it on the radar. So instead of a to-do list that's just linear like this, linear is very masculine. It's like you can number things and use highlighters and things to help it flow better for you, or you can do things on digital lists too, which I do too. But there's something about having a circular to-do list that forces you to have more life balance. So you actually have a section dedicated to yourself and spirit, because otherwise, guess what happens? All the stuff on your list ends up being either things for other people or for your household, your family, you know, ways that you're helping other people. Or if you're like me, it tends to be overly emphasizing the business and the money-making part. Because if you are supporting a lot of people, if you're a workaholic, if you're like super passionate about what you do, or if you just have an overly demanding work life, you might just always be doing work, right? And all work, no play is not a way to live your life. So the action mandala, it creates this sense of balance, because the lower part, the foundational part, is self and spirit. So you have to put in there and build into your intentions and your actions for your day and for your week, things that fill you up, right? And then do some of them at the very beginning of the day before you even hit your to-do list of all your other actiony stuff. And do some of them at the very end of the day. Your golden time in the morning and your silver time in the evening are very important transition times between the waking life and the dream life. So that's good for you guys for today. We wanted to keep this fairly short and sweet. And thank you for joining in. And I'd love to hear what your takeaway is. What did you just learn from the Monday Witch? And Cavella and anyone else who's here with us live, you can share it in the comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. How is this going to shift your attitude and your gratitude about Mondays? I like to think of Monday as TGIM. Thank God it's Monday. Thank goodness it's me. Thank Goddess I'm motivated. Lots of ways you can turn it into a TGIM. And I've been playing with that for a long time. And sometimes you'll see me put the graphics that I made for TGIM. So I wake up on Mondays excited. Yay, I get to do this. Hooray, I get to help people love themselves and be aligned with their truth and with spirit and with joy and express their gifts and their messages and live their mission in the world. I mean, how amazing is that, right? I get to do this, not I have to do this. And it really helps too when you're living your purpose and you're doing what you really feel like your creator put you here to do in a unique way. And you know, that's what I'm so passionate about, helping people, especially women, spiritual women, to make that leap and to create a successful, prosperous business, usually is what it ends up being, or creative projects. Even if you still have a paycheck job or whatever else that you're doing for money that might not feel like your purpose, you can still create a life that has more balance and more ease and more aligned, so that you can create that time for what really lights you up and what really fills you and fulfills you, and make a bigger difference in the world too. So lots of love. Thanks for joining us. Feel free to send me an email, sage@prosperousgoddess.com. Come join our Facebook group, Be a Prosperous Goddess. And you can also connect over at the YouTube and the blog, which is prosperousgoddess.com, and then click at the top where it says blog. I have a couple of other websites you might want to check out, motherwoundhealing.com, and that's all about healing the mother wound, the sister wound, connecting with the divine feminine, also healing your inner child and your wounds as a mother, perhaps losses, or you didn't get to become a mother, you have a child or situation that's estranged or stressful or anything like that. So anything about mother and motherhood and connecting more with the divine feminine, that's motherwoundhealing.com. There's a free quiz there. Lots of great stuff. And then my newest business venture and excitement is Sage for Your Page, which is all about intuitive copywriting and book editing for your business, for your brand, and for your book. So check any of that stuff out that calls to you, or just send me a message, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. And lots of love. Have a fantastic day and a beautiful week and a wonderful month. And I'll see you again soon. And I'll either share the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday witches messages, which are all unique and they are all exciting and uplifting and definitely worth tuning into. I can either share them here on a Facebook Live, or I can share them as written on the blog. Let me know which media you prefer, and I will do whatever lights you up as well as whatever lights me up, and a combination of both perhaps. So have a great day. Thanks for joining, and big kisses. Lots of love, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day. Have a great Monday. Have a great week, and have a beautiful opportunity to love yourself. Give yourself a hug. Blowing kisses to the Monday Witch, the spirit of Monday. This is a great day. This is an amazing day for for ease, and for being aligned. You got this. See you soon.